Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Space Computer. Basically today I am with you with the computer technology based some information that are provided in modern technology, and computer science is one of the major optional subject in the various schools in the world. Basically here I am trying to show you how computer technology works and how data communication computer networking system works in the world. Okay, uh, let's begin. This is the access for modern science and technology, the topic that I have made. This is the age of technology for which computers play a vital role for its advancement in life of human. Without technology, it's almost impossible to get the things in our daily life. So we have made a little attempt here to define the computer technology for the use of modern era of scientific advancement, space computer and online academy. That is the preface of my channel and this topic. Continuously, I'll try to tell you the things about the computer tech that we need to apply in our daily life, and I also will tell you how computer networking system works in a human life. Okay, continuously I'm going at the first the question arises here, what is computer? For that, a computer is a programmable machine. The two principal characteristics of a computer are it responds to a specific set of instructions in a well-defined manner, and it can execute a pre-recorded list of instructions, which is called a program too. Modern computers are electronic and digital. Yeah, that I have specified to you with color webs that is recorded in my video. Basically stands to know about the computer and to define the computer too. It is very difficult in our life. I already told, as I told you, computer networking and the telecommunication. It talks into the computer. Sorry, it talks into the communication. Yeah, computer networking and telecommunication. Communication means exchange of ideas, views, opinion, understanding, feelings, emotions, facts, or information between two or more persons by any source or medium. Basic elements of data communication. Here, perhaps one of it is left here. Not this is the previous one. Again, I'm going to jump to the next chapter. In this chapter, basic elements of data communication. For the data communication, at the first we need sender and source. It is called sender and source, which is known as the originator of the message, from which, such as if you are using computer or mobile, from these items you can originate the data. And the next one is the data communication device. It is the device which accepts the data from source sending device and converts them into the readable digit. And next one is communication medium. For the communication medium, the path through which the message follows the transfer the information from one place to another place. Okay, and likewise the fourth one is sync receiver. The mechanism that accepts the informations and accepts the signal of communication. And the final one is communication protocol. Under the communication protocol, protocol means what actually? It means the set of rules, say, and for the communication of the data to such protocols is made digitally, and the data are transmitted one place to another place, and they are they are sent from the sender to the receiver. Okay, computer technology. Here you can see this is the computer technology for which I have displayed the various locations and the usage of a computer in the different office with their different parts. Say, yeah, without the complete set, we can't work with the computer. That's why it's very important to us to set the computer properly wherever we are working. The same way, now we are going to discuss about the communication. Communication means a sharing of ideas, views, and opinions among the people. And there are two types of communication: telecommunication and uh, data communication. For the telecommunication, tele means actually far communication, which may be the VoIP, voice over internet protocol. Yes, such as we are using mobiles, telephones, landlines. All these are the telecommunications. And data communication means email, internet, through which we send the information to our receivers. Such communications are called the data communication. Here basically two types of communication that we are talking about: telecommunication and data communication. For the telecommunication, you can read all these protocols made in the life, such as radio, television, and networking system among them. And for the data communication, here you can see the television signals, electronic mails, and so on. Yeah. uh, that's why these two types of communications are very important in communication system. Unless we have the communication system, our life is basically backwarded. Yes, such as in most of the countries, data communication and telecommunications are not easily provided to the people. That's why such those countries are backwarded in the development. Even though we are using basic types of communications in the 21st century, that is not enough. Nowadays, there is the it is called the age of science and technology. Being the age of science and technology too, we are not using such high technologies in our daily life, which has made us a bit backwarded in life. That's why communication plays a major role in our life. And this is the uh, data code that already told you here: information source, input, transducer, transmitter, channel, electric signal, and message pictures. All these, yeah, how data travels from senders to the receivers, or from senders to the destination, that is just shown properly to you. And in the next, I'll show you mode of data transmission. Data transmission mode defines how the data travels from sender to the receivers. The three ways that I have defined here: mode of data transmission, and data transmit in three ways. Yeah, it's a transmission mode. Number one, that you can see easily, that is a simplex. Yeah, simplex mode. In this mode, data can be transmitted in one way only. Means devices connect to source a circuit is either signed only or a receive only device. E.g., TV and radio stations send out electromagnetic signals in simplex way. Likewise, there is the half duplex, and in the half duplex, duplex mode, data transmission can take place in both the direction, but not at the same time. This is the most common type of transmission for computers over telephone. Is a fax machine in telephone. Yeah, and the final one is a full duplex. Full duplex, this is the best mode of transmission because the signals can be transmitted in both the directions at the same time. This is the fastest mode of transmission. Is telephone signals, mobiles and computers are the full duplex mode of transmission in the modern uh, age of data transmission. Yeah. Again, I will like to repeat for you: simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. Three ways of mode of data transmission. And I'll jump to the next. Here you can see analog and digital signals. Yeah, what are analog and digital signals? You know that you are using computers. Yeah, you are using computers in your daily life, and such as your mobile is also kind of a computer, which is known as the palm top. And there are two types of signals: analog and digital signals. Yeah, generally in our daily life we use watch. Here there are two types of watch: analog and digital. And what they means actually: analog signals means that this is the type of transmission. Analog signals are transmitted in continuous form and they can be represented in sine waves. And telephone lines, FM radio, music, TV, yeah, uh, transmitted transmission are the examples of analog signals, whereas digital signals, in this type of transmission, data follows is in the form of bits. Yeah, 0 and 1. 0 means absence of current and 1 means presence of current. Only two amplitudes are possible in this. High amplitudes means 1 and low amplitudes means 0, where amplitudes means the greater distance that a wave or especially sound or radio wave vibrates. Bit means a bit, a little, a particle like an atom. This is the definition that I present for you as analog and digital signals. In the same way, we'll see the topic here soon. Uh, just I'd love to like to repeat for you analog and digital signals of transmission of data. And here, while transmitting, we need to know what is bit and what is nibble and what is bits and what is bytes, what is 1 kilobyte. Yep. What is bit? That is that you can see 1/8 part of a word or digit is called bit. Is value is 0.125 bytes. So what is the nibble or nibble? Um, to add part of a word or digit is called a nibble. Its value is 0.05 bytes. And what is bits? In the same way, you can search all of them over the internet as well. And if you searched in my channel also, you can get all the answers, all the questions being answered properly and according to the syllabus that you read. Here units of storage. For the unit of storage, unit is given at the first serial number, unit short form, and the storage capacity is given at the last. Kilobyte, yeah, kb, megabyte, mb, gigabyte, gb, terabyte, tb, petabyte, pb, exabyte, eb, zettabyte, zb, and the yottabyte, yb. In this way, I have presented all these storage capacity. Those are used in the computer networking system to store the data that I'll show you. And here, communication media, transmission media. Yeah. What it says, every network is created with the help of a transmission media. The communication channel is the medium through data is exchanged between the computers in a network. A transmission media generates the pathway between sender and receivers. Communication media are the physical channels through which the data is transmitted between computers network. Yeah, in this way, what is communication media or transmission media? Both the answer can be you can get the answers of both of these technical terms. Okay, communication media, again, that is repeated in the color wave. Okay, and soon I'll finish the video. Is too long to hear, perhaps. Okay, types of transmission media. Number one, transmission medias are basically classified in two types. They are as follow: guided, bounded, or wired communication media, unguided, unbounded, or unwired communication media. And for them, yeah, here you can see the diagram. In this diagram I have made the differences between guided and unguided, or bounded or unbounded, wired or wireless communication media. Under guided, twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and fiber optic cable. And under the wireless or unguided, communication satellites, microwave system, infrared, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all these are the unguided. Here at first we'll discuss about guided and bounded, under which I already told you that there are three types of cables: twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and the fiber cables. Yeah, and are the examples. There you can see in the figure 1, 2, 3. One is twisted pair cable, two is coaxial cable, and three is fiber cable. All these are used in the data communication system with the computer networking, such as mm, Ethernet, yeah, and fiber cable to supply the internet, and this coaxial cable to supply the cable channels. In the modern days, if you went to the nearby electronics shop, there you can see all these different types of cables using by the technicians who supplies various sources of the data to the people or to their consumers. Okay, let's jump to the next title. Okay, coaxial means transmitting by means of two concentric conductors separated by an insulator. Okay, guided bounded wired twisted pair cable, most popular form of communication media. It has two insulated copper wire insulated in a spiral. A single twisted pair cable has capacity of 1 Gbps gigabyte per second for a short distance, not more than 100 to 200 meters, and it can handle up to 62 kbps, kilobyte per second, and it makes the world's public telephone line. Okay, likewise we will discuss the next topic under 8. Okay, shielded twisted pair, which is called STP, shielded twisted pair cable, and it consists of one or more twisted pair cables enclosed in a hollow wrap and oven cupped shielding. Cabling is difficult than UTP. UTP means unshielded. UTP means sorry, I will tell you later, right? Um, difficult than UTP. It is more expensive than UTP. The data transfer capacity of STP from 16 Mbps to 5000 Mbps. UTP means unshielded twisted pair cable. Here it is most popular cable, And cable, the quality of UTP is high speed, used for a local area and a telephone connection, less expensive and easier to work. It doesn't offer high bandwidth, and the data transfer rate is 100 Mbps. Inexpensive and easier to install and use, and loss of data beyond 100 meter. UTP means unshielded twisted pair. Okay, STP UTP cable, yeah, shielded twisted pair versus unshielded twisted pair cable. Both you can see in the figure. They are compared with their capacity of working with the data communication system. Analog and digital system, that I have already told you what they means, basically, that you can see in the previous sets. Okay, let's jump to the next one. Um, that you can read signals and digital signals and analog signals. And in digital signals, what are the things needed, and what are the things needed for the analog signals. So thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe the channel. I'll see you with the same type of video in the next video, and I'll continue this chapter till the end. Please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next topic.